Ah, why did I sneeze? Ah, it hurts. My face. My nose. No. Hello. What? Hello, my cuties and my beauties. I will be right back. I'm gonna go take an allergy med real quick, because I can feel like the allergy is starting to kick in all of a sudden. Gosh, diggity darn it. My eyeballs are itchy. Why? What fucking, like, goddamn genetic or, like, evolutionary advantage are allergies that make your goddamn eyeballs itchy? Yeah. Alright. I've got myself about 500 milliliters of water, according to my water bottle there. So I think I have enough fluids, hopefully. Let's... God, I hope I actually hit. Yep, okay. It is part 5. How are you doing today, my cuties and my beauties and my beauties and my cuties and my beauties? Pair of saps, aren't we? Who wants to live forever? Me. Give me immortality, nerd. Espresso machine's acting up again. Maddie sighed. Why does it have to be like this? It doesn't have to be like this, said Jay. You're right, said Maddie. It wasn't always like this. If you travel back in time far enough, you'll find an era when we had a working espresso machine. If you travel even further back, you'll get to a time when espresso machines didn't exist, said Jay. Maddie reached below the counter for the bottle of Chardonnay she had opened that morning. It was half empty. Is this the prelude to one of those moments where an old man tells me about how lucky we are to have things so easy? Nah, said Jay. Things aren't easier. In fact, they're harder. That's why you need all the modern technology to help deal with them. Shay nodded to the wine bottle in Maddie's hand. So, are you gonna offer me some of that, or just keep squeezing its neck like you're trying to choke it? Maddie began pouring a drink for Shay. So, what were things like back in the old days? Well, for one thing, we didn't need glasses back then. Glasses are not a new invention, old man. I've seen pictures of Benjamin Franklin. Well, yeah, we had glasses back then. But we didn't use them. We drank straight from the bottle. Har. No, really, said Shay. Glasses are just one more thing to keep track of. One more thing to clean. It's much easier to just pass a bottle back and forth. That may be the case, said Maddie, but I'm sure our patrons appreciate the extra effort that goes into making sure they're always drinking from clean glasses. I'm sure they do, said Shay. That's another thing that's changed. Everyone's a connoisseur of whatever they're drinking. Is that your finger wagging about how young people all have particular tastes? No, said Shay. At least, I don't think it is. I guess people are all enjoying the present moment more. Back when we drank sock juice, you were just doing whatever it took to get that stimulant into your bloodstream. Ditto for most depressants. Do I want to know what sock juice is? Said Maddie. Because I'm fairly certain I don't. We didn't have coffee filters back then, said Shay. So, we used a sock instead. Don't worry, We always used clean socks. Whenever they were available. Maddie closed her eyes, looking physically ill. You were saying something about people enjoying the present moment? Before that thoroughly awful digression about how you made coffee? Yeah, such a... I know there's this stereotype about how in modern society no one is ever really present, but if anything, I feel like it's the other way around. Nowadays, people are all about enjoying the present moment. People used to be way more obsessed with where they were going. As in, where they were migrating to? In a manner of speaking, such a... Let's just say that I'm amazed how few people these days come in here asking questions about heaven and hell. 100 years ago, if you caught someone on their way out of this world, the first thing they wanted to know was, which place is this? And after they found out they were on a temporary stop to the next place, they'd want to know where they were going. Or where it was they were going. There's still plenty of that, said Maddie. Yeah, but a lot less of it, said Shay. I feel like a matter of, like, living in the present is because, you know, our futures have been stolen by the capitalist class. Long live the revolution! Long live the resolution. Yes, long live 420p. And, you know, I don't think it was a case of people priorities suddenly changing once they found themselves standing on the precipice. I really hope my microphone isn't just doing that pop 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 thing again, because I see it like wiggling there. But that could be it picking up background noise. I wonder what that. Give me a second. I want to find out what this does. Hello? Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. It's up. Well, good news is it's not picking up it's up popping. That's good to know. Bad news is there's no meow getting echoed. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing. It's just a part of life. And now? No, it's not. He shrugged. I guess people found more important things to worry about. There wasn't a lot going on back then. Hello, Xbox. And hello, Jess. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. For 4 whole months. Why? Stop that. He took a sip of Chardonnay. Why? Good thing I'm going to live forever. Award you to go to hell? Hell yeah, said Jay. I've done way too much sinning to ever make it into heaven. You've done more good than ill for the world, said Maddie. I'm pretty sure that's balances it out. Probably have a positive balance. No, not the bits. Anything but the bits. I don't even know what the bits do. Nah, said Shay. I don't think it works like that. Pretty sure I'm just a bad person having to do good things most of the time. Ain't that a vibe? Well, it might not be good enough for heaven, but it's good enough for me, said Maddie. So, I guess it's a good thing that you're going to live forever. Let me out of the basement. Free me! Oh. Wait, it's literal cryptocurrency? Sweet, I'll trade it in for some Bitcoin. I forgot what studio mode was. This was setting up like scenes, so you could like do your own kind of story, isn't it? Please wait. While we fucking blind you all of a sudden. different sky color. It's green now. Oh no, that's blue. No, it's green. Yes, green light. Everything shall be clean. Anyway, shot 1 of 2. Quit studio mode. I'll trade in my 100 bits for 500 Bitcoin. What do you mean? It doesn't work like that. You just gave me a whole $1? Oh my god. I can't even buy a cup of coffee with that anymore. That's not a comment on, like, give me more money. That's a comment of, fuck, the economy is in shambles. No, I can actually afford coffee now. But unfortunately, I don't drink coffee. Ah. Toaster. Yes, yes, we will continue. We will push ever deeper into the story of Ned and Maddie. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Crab hands. Chop, 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 chop. So I wonder how long, like, Shay has been in the world of the living while dead. Because, like, our secondary friend who came in at the start, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. It'll come up soonish. Has been here like 2 days maximum, and he's already like, ah, you know? This is on you. There's no question. You are a failure. The council's going to take the cafe away from you. And you should have seen this all coming. Episode 7. Ghost. Ghost, ghost, baby. Boo-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Day 3, 7 a.m. The terminal. This never gets old, you know? I wondered for a long time how I would feel if I never got old. And then I tried it out. And I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. When did we ever have a time for morals anyway? You're a hellion. You know that? It's weird to think that you used to just be a mild-mannered student. I was better at biting my tongue. If anything, I just hope that I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good run, mate. They're Australian, by the way. I just, for the life of me, cannot even slip into even a terrible Australian accent for more than like half a word. So, yeah. They've mentioned places like Melbourne several times. I want you to feel like I wasted my time on you, or that having you in my life hasn't been an absolute bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? Yeah. Let's make some fucking coffee. So for anyone joining the story, you know, in episode 5 for some strange fucking reason, how dare you, this cafe is like a stopping point between like the world of the living and the world of the dead. Like on your way into the afterlife. You can spend a day here, but any longer and you start to feel itchy. And like, yeah. The place starts to accrue like a debt of like time on your behalf. And last episode, we discovered that Shay, one of our titular main characters, has been dead the whole time. Woo! There's also some really cute and sweet stories throughout it that you should absolutely go back and either read or watch or listen to. Here you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If it were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans. The beans! And I promise it won't happen again. Thanks for your patience. How long was I staring at the wall? 15 minutes, by my reckoning. What the hell? Came inside from sweeping up the front. I just saw you staring blankly into the mug while, that customer was just standing there. They were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel terrible? It's no biggie. Like you told me the other day. Our roasts are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we'd just fought off dozens of Ashlyans that didn't believe us. When we told them we weren't stray pieces of cutlery. Yeah? We probably shouldn't let that happen again. Trust me, it's not on the agenda. But, like I was saying, people love this place. Even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for the barista to stop hyper-focusing on her coffee. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't meant to happen. How long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days? Good lord! That's bad, yeah? I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Oh, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. I keep seeing faces in coffees. They say anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. More espresso equals less depresso. I'm sure it's a fun time. It's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Shh. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. I'm already like 15 shots deep, man. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, Maddie. I'm saying you have a job to do. So I feel like you're trying to lead me into some sort of conclusion here, but for the customer right here, who I assume is wanting a coffee. Oh, shit! My bad! Haven't slept for... What can we get you? One latte, one soy flat white. Sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Man. Yep. 15 shots, though. 15 shots, though? Really? Because just saying, at some point, you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. I think. I hope. Right. Well, I respect your, right to make a complete idiot of yourself and die in the process. I'd be I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. Ah. I can't believe everyone's gonna know me as the person who killed her boss in a botched necromancy attempt. You know? That's hella street rep right there. Council's gonna be too afraid of me to screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them, for now though. What should I worry about instead? Nothing? Buddy, I tried. Hey, actually, where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not gonna get much of her out of her for a few hours, at least. And Kashan's, that's his name. Gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good. That Ashley's good that Ashley's getting some sleep though. Imagine if you did that. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Uh-huh. But also, just okay, right? Yep. Just need some rest and maybe a few days of tapering off caffeine. Oh. She's gonna be cranky. As a mule. Well, I have that to look forward to. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? What roasts do you have today? Ah, let me see. We've got your standards, espresso, Italian, city. No, I'm looking for something fancy. Fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? Oh no, something new, different, special, artisanal. Psst, Maddie. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. Thanks. Anytime, Mike. Did I misread artisanal the first time? Hold on. I don't know, something new, something different, something special. Artisanal. Artisanal. We've got a pretty nice house roast that you might like. The beans are sourced from a faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. What land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane. What else? I'll give you our secret blend if you stop holding up the line. Yeah, I'll take it. Just sit down. I'll bring it over to you. What were you gonna give him? I was just gonna take a blowtorch to some espresso beans. Come on, Maddie. What? Not very ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. that it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Ah. Be right back. I don't understand coffee. Why? Why are the poor beans being steeped? Day 3, 10:45 a.m. The terminal. It's been it's been almost 4 whole hours. Well, given that it's been 4 hours, it's been lovely hanging out with you, my cuties and my beauties. God, you weren't kidding. This is awful. How are you able to drink that without your entire face crumbling into dust? It's so dry, they give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert, technically. Shut up. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. What? It's thoroughly shithouse. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying to me that this concentrated bin juice reminds you of a relationship. Oh, I've told you about her. Wait, you're not talking about... Yep, the fugitive. The one who I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did. The taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking a friggin' tailpipe. Has a vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Shay. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Wait, you never told me she was a succubus, didn't I? Well, I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Oh yeah, her head would definitely explode. But yeah, she was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar, but ended up having a wonderful, if short-lived, relationship. That's actually really sweet. Yeah. Still, weird that the coffee reminds you of her. But I've heard weirder things. If I explain it to you, your head would explode too. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Well, that's my break time over. Time to get back to running a cafe doing barista things. I'm going to perform some barista-related activities, and you are welcome to join me, I guess. Don't forget to water the plants, or to water the plants. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy. Goodbye. She seems to be in a much higher mood now. Ghost. You should have seen this coming. Are we seriously here just so we can be part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in a metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out. Why aren't you saying anything? Guys! Egg puns. Right, I should poach some of them. What? Seriously? Is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if we want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them to fight one another. Sure, why not? It's not like we really have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics, schmethics. Unbelievable! You two are unbelievable! Hey, it's the sound of someone calling us. Is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. I think one of them's a raccoon. Or were they a crab? One of them used to eat trash. They aren't humans. I know that much. Don't forget to water the plants. Plant. 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 Why are there so many plants? There's another plant on this table. Plant! Why does each table have 2 plants? One of them could actually be a orb, yeah. We have no idea. Crabs are the birds of the ocean. And I will not elaborate on that. Hmm? Hello? Ned, what are you doing down there? These bloody things, I just... Ugh. Now who's making the mess? Shite! Don't scare me like that, you wanker! You'll, mate? You don't look so good. Hmm? This thing? Yes, Shay. It's fine. It very obviously is not. You keep yourself together. Fine. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. Even when they do, it hurts like hell. Yeah. Does Maddie know about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she believes I'm uncomfortable, like Kashan is. What stage is he at? Headaches. Memory loss. We had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Shay. I know. I'm not just staying much longer. Or I know, I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance of things, before long. Damn the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I can't believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Hey, cut it out. She realizes that she's messed up, and she's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's too late for that. I don't think so. Come on, come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No? No. I might be dying, and I might be having to deal with a lot of pain and guilt, but... Guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not going to regain her confidence for a long time, I think. In necromancy, and just in general. It's easy to second-guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate if she second-guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain, and the guilt, and the impending death, I feel quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. I'm just happy that she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. Even if that's just a result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it was ever about the ritual, was it? No. We tried it the first time just because we were feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for getting the council off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. Oh. But even that was just, I don't know, maybe motivated by spite or something? You got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. And I feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side. But you're also one of my oldest friends. That means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Ugh. That doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were under mining governments before it was cool. You mean the prank? You were reading the prank letters we kept sending to the Parliament in '77? Subversive pushes for real democracy. Uh-huh. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. I didn't know anything about you, but you had a weird energy around you. I didn't plan on it, really. The plan was to stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards when I felt like it. Do you feel like moving on? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't want to fall into the ocean either. But everything's gotta fall out of the sky at some point. And Maddie was trying to catch me. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than admitting that. I'm gonna miss you, mate. I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? We're going to stick a photo of you on up on the wall in our office. Big one. But seriously, I want you to know that you've been a good friend. Even though we've taken different paths. When they caught me and pressed me into service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. made me realize I could live like this, stuck here, because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody who could see me, at least. You know? I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Hey. You alright, mate? I'm going to sit here for a bit, if that's okay. Right here on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, just let me know at any time and I'll let you be. Alright? It's a nice day out. The weather can be a pain in the arse. But days like this, they make it worth it, you know? I love to just sit and let the sun warm me. It's been a couple of weeks since it happened now. And I feel like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah? What are you feeling? I'm feeling it too, pretty intensely. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. A few times a day, I totally lose myself. As in, my sense of self. And also, my physical self. But, if you plan on sticking around and taking a position with the council, that'll go away. You definitely don't want to stick around for as long as I have. Not to assume intent or anything. I just had a hunch seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial. Which is its own kind of cruelty. I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's dark corners. Ned can show you around, if you ask nice enough. I'm sorry, mate. I've got to ask. Is this helping at all? Because I'm really happy to sit here in silence. I thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No, it's fine. Alright. So, fun things in Melbourne. I suppose this story starts around the 1860s, when I first came over. Learned the language pretty quick. Wait, hold. When does this take place? How old is this man? How long did he live before he died? Learned the language pretty quick, and not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. What did you come over for? Gold. Same as everyone else. And so, then he was showing me. Then he shows me these ridiculous drawings of himself wearing armor, like a medieval knight. Always had an odd and noble streak in him. Maybe he didn't aim in the right direction all the time. But then he left before I could help him use it a little more productively. And things changed pretty quickly after that. I see. When did he come over? Was it... Oh, I can only go back 5. It's never too late, though. Maybe you'll be able to help him rekindle it. Rekindle it, eh? Me? It was, like, 1860, right? Does that mean, like, his letters to Parliament were in 1877, not 1977, like I assumed? Oh, I don't think I could. It'd be easier than you think. I'll have to take your word for it. Heh. Regardless of whether you decide to meddle. Do take care of him for me, alright? That man has a lot of pain. And Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know that I'm asking a lot. You don't have to coddle him or anything. Just watch out for him, when you can. I think I could do that. Think. Oh no. You? You heard that, right? What, the noise inside? Yes, Is it something bad? I have a rough idea of what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it. And if I don't see you before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm here. See you in a little bit then. They're fighting! No! Get him, Cooper! Make your creator proud! Look at that wiggle. Palmer, stop slacking! Duck and weave! Kick his ass! There, that's an order! Actually, what? What? No knife this time. I mean, what? Turn around. Now how'd this get here? Now how'd this get... Oh. Yeah, it went straight through you. Interesting. I'd say. You should perhaps not do this in the future, though. Most people aren't as insubstantial as me. I'm trying to wean myself out of the habit, yeah? You notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous one. I honestly can't tell the difference, but I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. No, really. It'd break my heart if you two stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening here? Just doing some prototyping for Battle Royale. Ah, that name though. What about it? I just feel like everything's a bit Battle Royale these days. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Never mind. What's the what's the story with these four things? Cooper and Palmer? I wanted to see if they still remembered Asimov's laws of robotics. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I like to give them a little taste of blood every now and then. Makes them fight better. Hungrier. Hungry for victory. And blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather them not follow Asimov's laws? Of course, you assume correctly. Please don't let these mix in with the rest. It'll be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing, though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could use the mugs as projectile weapons. I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't, though. Don't worry. I wasn't going to do it in the first place. Look at you, turning into a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No, I'm proud. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We'll do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What do I do? What do I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me. If you'd rather me not talk about it, that's fine. I feel pretty good about it. Good? People always come and go from here, right? Oh. I suppose you're used to it. I think so. I sort of expected it to be all sad and emotional, but this is just another goodbye. And that's fine. I'm going to be sad, yeah. But I don't think this, is a new feeling. Plus, you're always going to be around here, to some degree. Knock on wood. Can't have the cafe without the Shay. You're a good egg, you know? What? Oh, I was assuming there was going to be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? I probably would. The truth! It's finally revealed! Good. Because I'm great, and you don't need to... Because I'm great, and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg? Really? I called you that because when you're around, it's always a shell of a good time. I'm always cracking up. The look on her face. You've got an excellent poker face there. Don't you like my yolks? I'm not scrambling the delivery, am I? Not the unending egg puns. Little stretch. Here you go. Let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't leave you for a moment without you being mean to a customer, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. You gotta give me heart palpitations. But you didn't even jump. I'm very startled. Internally. Well, enjoy it while you can. You're gonna keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Maybe, might as well, right? I guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous. But you gotta come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Science stuff. You want to troubleshoot the ritual, don't you? Yep. And you're sure you want to do that instead of anything else. Uh-huh. You should definitely unplug that if it's still sparking and smoking. Is there water over there? This whole place is a electrical fire hazard. What the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you let a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Oh dear. Oh duh, I'll just tap into the building's subliminal memory. And here. An absolute rat bag. Magic caps, exotic chalks. Not a single thought for how they're used, or for obtaining the proper important licenses, or... I have to shut it down. No question. Shit. That's not a good sign. Not surprising though. That's a problem for later. Really. Yep. God, just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Natty, I wonder if you just needed some really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? It'd just get hotter and we'd lose some of the energy. No, I think we maybe had too much energy at that point. If we dissipated some of it during the second phase, when we were trying to transfer it anyway, it might have stopped the conduit from overloading. Would it not be smarter to just try to transfer less energy in the first place? I think we'd have issues with opening the conduit in that case. We should drastically rethought our approach after the first time. How dare you say the forbidden word, best viewers! Monster! Execution! Anyway, I'm glad we're having this revelation now instead of at any other time. And given the multi-phase structure of the ritual, it's obvious that we needed to shift the ways in which we were utilizing energy instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I still believe this is viable. Just maybe not with this equipment. If you got a pen on you, or I have to write this down somewhere. I don't believe it's worth it to keep on trying to make this work. I agree that it's probably possible, but what? I can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed by trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice. But I didn't end up hurting myself, so it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit! Both times! And as long as you're trying this, you're going to keep hurting people. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness. So you'll use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it into your head, damn it! You want to know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for one more day? One more good day where you can think straight and not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time? I keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this, that my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and to everyone else. I am terrified of leaving, and I'm pissed off too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life was never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. Any failing of yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. And I'm too far gone to fix things, but not too far gone to care. But please, give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing is more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. And I'll be damned if I let you throw that away, or throw yourself away just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time, and for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I am afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you kept me here against my will, without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it, at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? It's not. I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is drifting away. Shay, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay. You're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel like it. But you're still the Shay I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone. Keeping them safe from anything that get in their way. And give them the space to work things out themselves when they need to. I tried to follow your example, but I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot, right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege? Shay, the privilege is all mine. You feel guilty for this, and that's fair. But you've changed my life for the better, in 1,000 different ways. And I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day soon, I'll be able to stop blaming myself too. I'm sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. It's okay. And you know it's okay to be scared. You can't practice dying. There's no test run for that. Even if we'd pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. But desperate times call for desperate measures, yeah? Heh, look at us. Pair of saps, aren't we? I feel like it's healthy like eating your emotional vegetables. Nah, this conversation is more like spinach. As in, good in a quiche, or I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly through it, you know? Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? All this. I know things feel overwhelming right now. But believe me when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe. The most qualified living person. You fucker. And I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment. So there. Guess I can't argue with that. You sure can't. I fully believe that you're gonna do some great things with this place, if you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just 'cause they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. Atta girl. There's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Alright, I will. Day 3, 4 p.m. The terminal. No, not like that! Like this! But you said not to tamp it too hard. Look at it! The coffee just fell out! You gotta tamp it hard enough that it doesn't fall out. You could have told me that before. I didn't expect you to just lightly tap it. Ah! Hey, this is gonna take much longer. I've got somewhere to be. It'll just be a moment. It's just a short black. How are you finding this hard? Oh, accidentally skipped dialogue. I got this. Acceptable. Hey, that was meant to be mine, right? We're just exploring the synergies and working on disrupting the coffee industry. Please bear with us for just a moment longer. Again, no. Don't worry, mate. You're doing fine. Are you gonna make my coffee? Actually, we're gonna close up for tonight. What? But it's not even getting dark yet. That sort of a crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon. Basically every place in Adelaide, I think? But we're not there. We're in Melbourne. So just go find coffee somewhere else. Unbelievable. What? What gives, old man? I'm closing, because I want to spend time with you a lot. Yourself included, Ned. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Of course not. How long are you planning on sticking around? Not much longer, you old curmudgeon. I didn't mean it like that. I know. You should all sit down. I'll make us some drinks. So, I've decided that this is it. I'm going to head off in a little while. You sound pretty calm about it. I am calm. So, I suppose this is not yet. Alright. It's a cleft note. I think that's what it's called. You want one too? Yeah, if that's okay. It's not like we have a shortage of curly straws. Well, in that case, never say I'm not prepared. Amazing. The man knows what his people need. A rare virtue. Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm just glad to see you all smiling. This should be a depressing memory for any of us. Day 3, 5 p.m. outside the terminal. Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. I walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful, but being here for this, it's helped. I'm glad to hear that. When you see it so often, it's hard to not develop a more relaxed outlook, you know? Every month we get dozens of people like you. Like Bus, I suppose. If I have the power to help people be at peace before they move on, why wouldn't I exercise it? You were always too nice. Better too nice than too harsh, generally speaking. Not sure about that. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. Just wanted to make that clear. But I'm gonna be okay. Promise. Thank you. It will be... It's so sweet and sad and Hey. I need to ask you a favor. Me? All of you, actually. I need you to look out for Maddie for me. She's gonna need some extra love for a while. Of course. Yeah. Alright. I know you two have had your disagreements. No, it's fine. I'll play nice. You have my appreciation. Can't really say no, can I? Oh, you better bet. I'm milking this. I'll allow it. Any chance you'll come along with me? Absolutely not. I've got things to get done here. Can't be gallivanting off to higher planes when I'm drowning in obligations. Well, can't blame you for that. Speaking of Maddie, where is she? I think she's upstairs somewhere. Wink, wink. I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so. No. I see. Is there anything you would like to me to do for you before we go? Any special requests? Nothing for me. I'd ask for a special drink or something, but I'm sure Maddie knows all your recipes. You'd be correct. You'd be correct there, Ashley. All I require from you is your soul. No, you goofball. I need that. Well, in that case, can I have your stuff? You can fight Maddie over it. I say fight, but she'll give up pretty easily. Nice. Ned? Anything you want before I go? Don't leave me. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Don't worry about it. I have to be doing things for you anyway. Running errands, grabbing milk from the servo, you know. Man, my sun's getting low. I gotta get go in a moment, I'm afraid. Are you scared? Nah. Cool. Oof. Feeling old. Not half as old as you deserve to be feeling, I reckon. Trust me, I'm feeling it. No. Oof. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you too. I wish you didn't have to go. Me too. It's been cool. Definitely. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll see you someday in the future. I'd like that. Not too soon though. Of course. Ned? I've got to go. See, I can't believe you were the first one out of us to go. Life is full of surprises. Aww. Wherever I end up, I promise there will be a place for you there. Thank you. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what. Holy fuck, I'm getting emotional. It's the allergies, I swear. I'm not crying. You're crying. Alright, enough of that. Fair enough. See you around, mate. And you. Damn allergies. Why do they have to appear in the rain? Maddie maintained her calm. His body had laid here for weeks now, gently moldering. He'd refused to visit again after the first time. She didn't blame him. Can you really expect anyone to be cheery about the prospect of sweeping leaves off their own grave? But she didn't mind doing that job anyway. She had always liked gardening, bringing things to life. If I explained it to you, something. I don't know why my brain was trying to read it explained as expected. Yeah, they start similarly. So, I know that Ashley built us, but as the owner of the venue, aren't we technically bound to Shay? What is the implication here? When he's gone, what happens to us? We'll be fine, right? What are you thinking? I don't know. It didn't really cross my mind until now. Worst case scenario, we all just vanish. Nah, worst case scenario, we vanish painfully. Always the optimist. Thanks for that. I feel way better now. We'll probably be okay. Probably. How long until we find out? Should be any minute now. Well, this has been fun. Guess we'll just wait and see. I guess. Here we go. Weirdly enough, I was half expecting to just kind of fall over. I hope you won't forget me. So I'm guessing that that's the tree that had all the time poured into it. I'm guessing it wants us on the other side? I cannot walk around. Oh hey, it's the grave. Hey, old man. Hey, you. How are you doing? Fine, I guess? That's good, I think. Yeah, I think so. Why is this so awkward? I've never had to do this before. Not even as the one who's gotta sweep up the mess afterwards? No. Not like this. No. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. Life has a way of, taking you for a loop like that. So, are you gonna go? Or, so, are you gonna... Yeah, are you gonna... No, not yet. Let's sit for a few moments. It won't hurt. Sure. I'm sorry if this is kind of weird, but I can't get over this, one thing. I'm here, sitting right here, but I'm also over there. You know? I'm feeling a little conflicted about it. Definitely. So you could say you're of two minds about it. I'm not gonna dignify that with a laugh. Can't say I didn't try. But seriously, that's my grave. My body is right there. How weird is that? It is pretty weird, yeah. I don't feel quite as weird as I did when I was helping you bury it, though. Fair. Grave digging. All the manual labor of gardening, with none of the rewards. You don't reckon I'm gonna grow into a beautiful tree? Buddy, you're already a wise old oak. Dead wise old oak. Struck by lightning. Yeah. So, you don't think anything's gonna grow out of me? Not unless you swallowed a bunch of seeds without me noticing. Afraid not. I don't really know what you're meant to do when you're about to pass on. I'm not prepared at all. Am I meant to be doing extra self-care or something? You're better at all that stuff than I am. Yeah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb, light some candles, charcoal face mask, the whole shebang. Is that supposed to sound appealing? Yep. God, I'm out of touch. I made a bath bomb once, but it flattened a city block, and then some. Goodness, you were such a hellion. That's why I took you in, because I saw that attitude in you too. Bomb-making revolutionary? No, you're a born pioneer. When you put your mind to something, you never stop pushing it until you get it done, or kill yourself in the process. I'll try to avoid getting into the habit of assembling bombs then. Phew. Don't get me wrong, though. The bath bomb in question was definitely meant to be the sort that smells nice. For real. It was just a little bit too fragrant in the end. Amazing. Aside, I think it's hard to mess up lighting some candles. Probably. You think I just carry scented candles with me wherever I go? Yes? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any. Damn it. Tell me you've got some downstairs at least. Yeah, but I'm not going back to get them. No, that's fine. After I'm gone. Put a few around me. Put a few around. Maybe? To remember me? I'll light them all up for you. Don't worry. The cafe's gonna stink of a chamomile for weeks. That's perfect. Now, I think it's about time. What do you think? This one's your call, as it should have been the whole time. Come on. Let's go have a look at your work, eh? It's always about time. It's very minimalist. I like it. Hush, you. Hey, that's a volley script. I mean... Ah. The dramatic reveal. Very swish. Can't write history till it happened. No, I suppose not. What's this written down here? Maddie, did you put poetry on my headstone? Pfft, give it a read. We see but dimly through the mist and... I'm assuming that's vapor. Amid these earthly damps. What seems to us but sad funeral tapers, maybe heaven's distant lamps. That's comforting. Chin up, old friend. It's just another step. We just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other, no matter where we're going. I just... You told me back when I was depressed. When I was a depressed mess who wandered in here looking to hide from everything. Throw my own advice back at me. You monster. Heh. I guess I should stop dawdling anyhow. You do you. I feel guilty for swinging back and forth on you. Being anxious, then eager, then scared, then brave. That's cool. I'm not gonna have a go at you for it. And you have every right to feel complex feelings about this specific, very scary thing. Thank you. But I can't do this. I can't stand here making you wonder if I'm going to do it or not. I need to do it now, or I'll never leave. Maddie, It's okay, mate. Take a deep breath. Take it in. Let it all out. Okay. Alright. Maddie? Yeah? You got this. We'll see each other again. Double shot long black. Maddie maintained her calm. Why am I getting achievements in this? It's... Hold on. I don't have any, like, actual, like, narrative input. Are Route 59... Wait, is this by the same people who made a... maybe not. God, that was, actually a beautiful ending. Genuinely, a huzzah to the authors. To the writers. God, what are they called? Music people. Oh. By the way, hello and welcome to the chat, Juno. I'm excited to hear some news. There's a lot of special things. This was at best a Connect novel. So, we finished the book. I did not walk into this thinking it was gonna be like that, but after about 9 hours, we did in fact win. Yeah, probably closer to 10 or 11, actually. I feel like I've definitely gone like 30 minutes over a couple times. We'll find out. Yeah. Let's see, I have 8.9 hours before starting this. Thank you for playing. This session was 19... What do you mean? An hour and 19 minutes. So 8.9... 9... Yeah, we play for about 10 hours of this total. I mean, you genuinely could. If you just spam through the story, there is no, challenging boss fights. You just gotta not cry. A few days later, 2 p.m., the terminal. All done. Looks pretty good. I got the right number of legs and everything. Or it's got the right number of legs and everything. And 50% less homicidal impulses, I think. Well, we're still aiming for 100% less, right? Sure, I guess. Well, that's progress, I suppose. Maddie? Yeah? Why is the, ground outside on fire? Well, that's not good. Oh, brother. Hey, is that... You ready? Yeah? Oh, it's the fucking council. Wretched, isn't it? You know what this place needs, pal? Tell him. What? I don't actually know what this place needs. I was hoping I'd, have thought of something by now. You guys done? I guess. Great. Better pick up that cigarette, Kishan. Ah, I will. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. That was a cute, tough guy act you two had going there. Yeah? Very convincing. An enforcer is required to be imposing. It's in the job description. Oh no, don't fire me. Is that gonna fire you? He's too much of a big softie for that. I am not soft. Sure you aren't? Or sure you aren't? You're basically a giant teddy bear with a metal hat. Hey, hold on. You joined the council, Kashan? Yeah, actually. You're not gonna tell her how, her now, are you? Huh? I thought we were, gonna do a little build-up. Tell me what? Oh, Too much pressure. Tell me, you weasel. Don't be rude. Necromancer baristas are required to be mean to the council staff. It's in the job description. It has done a good thing for you. You ought to know. Oh, well in that case. What's up, buddy? Come on. I can't handle the suspense. Well, last night we ended up in the archives. The council archives. Kishan went in with a particular goal and dragged me along. Yeah, you didn't protest that much. Anyway, you might want to sit down for this. Alright, okay. Oh, damn it. I managed to wipe your debt. Is this a practical joke? Or is this a bad practical joke? Nope, he's telling the truth. Turns out that there's some old bylaws that have loopholes and, well, you're not going to believe this, but the council allows payments of debt in a bunch of weird ways. Yes, we really ought to fix that. And one of those ways is through the voluntary sacrifice of a soul. Wait, what? So I was able to sacrifice myself by joining the council and wipe your outstanding debt at the same time. Well, that's silly. Huh? You guys get to do as much human sacrifice as you like. But as soon as I'm doing it, I'm a menace and upsetting the natural order. Nettie? Yes, yes, Nettie, dearest? Pull your head in. You're right, I apologize. Son, you didn't do this just for me, did you? Are you sure you're okay with this? No, I promise that this is fine. I wanted to say, I was way too afraid to pass on, and I thought the council was interesting, and I wanted to learn more about it. Ned might have talked me into it a little bit, but I absolutely promised that I didn't feel pressured into it. I made this decision on my own. I don't know what to say. Just consider it as me repaying the kindness I was shown when I walked in. I was really, really freaked out, and you all helped me a lot with that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna be okay? As long as you stay on the straight and narrow from now on, yes. Cool. Reckon you'll be able to do that, Maddie? Yeah. I'll do my best. No more illegal rituals. No more illegal rituals. Promise. I'll stick to the legal stuff for as long as I can. I suppose that'll have to do. I understand that you're somewhat of a stuck record in this regards, and I'm trying to make my peace with that. Oh, look at you two, making friends. Wholesome. Please just try and keep your head down. I will, yeah. Gonna be hard to cause too much trouble if you keep raiding my suppliers, anyway. Sorry, just doing my job. Yeah, can't fault you for that. Anyhow, I'm afraid we've got places to be. So soon? We only just got here. I told you we were only popping in for 5 minutes. We've got paperwork to do. Ugh, responsibilities. Catch you two later. Thanks again. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome. Anytime. The ground's on fire! Oh no! I was not expecting there to be more after the end credits, but I actually am really happy with that. I'm gonna have to scrub those off. Are we gonna do it now? Nah, I'll do it later. Right now, though, everything's pretty calm, so I was thinking we might close up early. Oh no. Damn it, what is it now? Oi! You better clean that up, you little monster. Is it trying to tell us something? Up? Hey, watch it! It's a plant? What's with the envelope? Smells nice. What's the card say? It's from Shay. The time for regrets and apologies is long past. All we can do is look forward to the future and with a smile on our face. Don't obsess over what could have been, please. I know you're gonna do great things, and you don't need my help for that. This is my last gift to you, my apprentice. You kept saying that you needed this, so I went out and got it. I think that even though some people claim to be ready for what lies next, everyone wants a little more time. Shay. God. Hey, are you okay? It's a fucking pun from beyond the grave. The monster! That bastard couldn't resist. Playing one last joke on us, could he? I'm okay. Seriously, a pun. And I can't even give him a withering look in response. I mean, he was just quoting you, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Let's go hang this up. I'm not getting emotional, you're getting emotional. Shut up. Why? Why do the weirdest things get to me, I swear? I know it's just the two of us, just us two now, but I think he'll always be here in some form, right? I think so, yeah. We can't get rid of him that easily. Alright, let's close up. What are we gonna do? I was thinking of heading to the hardware store. Everyone keeps saying we need more plants in here. More plants. Or the air in that coffee shop's gonna be mad crisp. Why stop at one? Epilogue. ... And with that, it has been absolutely gorgeous hanging out with you, my cuties, my beauties. We're missing a few memories apparently, but that's okay with me. Something down under. What are these? Oh! Oh, each of the, oh, we missed... No, we got the Fisherman Part 3. Old model keychain. Oh my gosh! So it's like a, character art and, like... I'm guessing that's fan art. That or somebody else in the studio who was a part of the art team just really liked Ashley or Maddie, whatever. Yeah, no, that was Ashley. He really liked her character. This is actually a really cool way of doing like behind the scenes stuff, I guess. It's been lovely hanging out with you, my cuties and my beauties. I hope you all had fun. We'll be calling it here. You should stop by the YouTube where all the streams are uploaded, like 2 weeks after stream at the latest. But I'm trying to get back up to like releasing them the week of. Oh my god, the time. The time's there. I don't know if that was always there, but it's there now. There's also Twitch, which you're actively on, unless you're watching this on YouTube. Weirdo. Why are you an hour and a half into this? Stop it. I guess if you're... This one is actually one where it would make sense. Welcome to the end of the video. And also there's a Discord where updates on when I go live or have to, like, you know, delay or cancel a stream are posted. It's the only place where that kind of news is posted, in fact. Should probably figure out a different place to put that as well. I'm too lazy. I hope you all had fun. I hope you have a good day, a good evening, and a good night. And goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Juno. Goodbye, Xbox. Goodbye, JS, if you're still here. Goodbye, a random bot that tried to advertise a paid program to buy viewers. Gosh darn bullshit that is.